You're in for a treat. You have wonderful, wonderful teachers here, and thank you for being here. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Mrs. Marquez Martinez, besides our principal, who's a proud graduate of Franklin High School, we have a whole host of other people here to support you. We have our inside the classroom teachers, 65 classroom teachers, but we also have 5 academic counselors. Those counselors are going to be assigned to you based on your last name, and they're going to take you through your whole educational experience. They're going to meet with you at least once a year to track your progress towards graduation, and being ready to have lots of opportunities and choices, whether that's going to a Cal State or a UC, an out-of-state college, starting off in community college, whatever your choices are. Those counselors are going to walk you through all of those steps. They're also going to be your go-to people in case you need to talk to any of these other folks. We have an A through G counselor who specializes in supporting students who need extra help. We have a college advisor who runs a whole college office and has people come and visit our school from different universities. And she also hooks up programs for you, like our Occidental college relationship and relationships with other universities. We have 5 coordinators, including the 3 of us. That's one other way to get specialized help and attention. We have 2 psychiatric social workers, that's PSW for short. Those people are here to help you with like mind, body, soul, right? Because sometimes if there's a little too much going on in your heart or in your head, it's hard to concentrate on your academics. And so there are extra people that are here on campus to support you and talk to you. We also have a school psychologist and 2 parent reps because we want this to be a safe and comfortable place for your families as well. Next slide. And we're a traditional comprehensive high school with a proud athletic tradition. Like Mr. Trujillo said, we've got a game coming up in just a couple of hours, a playoff game. So we're excited for that. We've done really well this season coming off of being at home last year. So everybody's got a lot of school spirit. We've got everything from tennis to golf to wrestling to basketball. So I think there's something for everyone, especially that kid who really gets excited about athletics, right? And things outside of the classroom. I'm going to hand it over to Mrs. Franco, and she's going to talk a little bit more about that outside the classroom support.
Good afternoon, everyone. So something unique about Franklin High School is that we have the Franklin Educational Foundation. So this is alumni who, including myself, who donate money to this organization. And I'm on the foundation as well. At the end of the year, we sit down with the whole list of students that are going on to a 4-year college or community college, and we make sure that we allocate money for each senior. So this might be as little as $900 committed, for 1 year, and it might be more for 4 years. But in total, last year, we awarded our seniors $180,000. So we're really proud of this foundation at Franklin High School. In addition, we have a lot of academic enrichment and activities available to our students. And this is irrelevant, whichever program you're in at Franklin High School, these are activities that are open to every student. We have academic decathlon. We have a college program, College Match, which focuses on our top students junior year and exposes them to colleges. We have Cyber Patriots, Anti-Hacking Club, Robotics, Upward Bound with Occidental College and Telecu. We also have partnerships with community colleges. This includes ELAC, who offers our Escalante math courses over the summer. We also have LACC that offers community college classes during the summer after school. We also have a UCLA after school program, and they're here after school to offer tutoring, extracurricular activities, and a place also where you could do your homework. And then we have over 50 clubs. And these are some examples of some of the clubs that we have, or you could create your own at Franklin. Okay, so we're going to start with the first specialty program, which is the STEM Magnet. And we focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Okay, so we offer, for students who are really passionate about STEM, we offer a personalized program within a comprehensive high school. So what does that mean? Means that we're located at a large high school campus with 1,400 students, but we offer that personalization of a small program with the STEM focus. So in total, we have 400 students. So that means that our classroom ratio is 30-1, and we have approximately 100 students per grade level. So I start with 100 freshmen, and they move on throughout the 4 years with the same 16 teachers. This includes science, math, English, social studies, Spanish, and STEM electives. So our teachers really know our students, throughout the 4 years. Okay, and this is a short overview from our principal.
Hi, my name is Regina Marquez Martinez. I'm the principal of Franklin High School. I also oversee our STEM Magnet. Our STEM Magnet is an award-winning magnet program here in Highland Park, California. We won 2016 Magnet Schools of America Excellence Award. And for the last 2 years, 2016 and 17, we have been a magnet school with distinction. It is exciting to see our 9th graders come in and learn about augmented reality, and then later on create a yearbook that includes augmented reality. Our Franklin STEM Magnet is also partnering with many organizations from in and around Los Angeles, such as Caltech, Metro, Project Lead the Way, Verizon. Our students are partnering, they're doing internships with Earthwatch for 2 weeks during the summer. They come back very excited about what they're learning. They inspire other students to continue and follow their path. It really is a program that encompasses the whole child, learning in the classroom, doing extracurricular activities, and I'm just extremely proud of our Franklin STEM Magnet.
So I always tell everyone I'm also proud of our STEM Magnet. Very appreciative to the parents, students, and teachers and their hard work and receiving these accolades. We recently were awarded or recognized as a nationally certified magnet school, and this was just in June of 2021. Okay, so a little bit about our STEM focus. Our students take a minimum of 4 years of science, and I say minimum because a lot of them exceed this and they take 2 science courses in 11th and 12th grade. They take up to 2.5 years of computer science, starting with that 1 semester of introduction to coding, and then may choose to continue on with this pathway. Again, they could take up to 2.5 years of engineering. So they might start with the semester of intro to engineering and then continue on with this pathway. Lastly, they take a minimum of 4 years of mathematics. I say minimum also because through the Escalante program, a lot of students take that 1 year of math and make sure that they get to those high level AP math courses that we offer in 11th or 12th grade. Okay, so this is our first pathway. It's computer science. And our students, again, like I mentioned, take 1 semester of coding. And then in 10th grade, they tell their counselors, I want to continue on with computer science. I'm passionate about this pathway. And in 11th grade, they take AP Computer Science Principles, and in 12th grade, AP Computer Science. You might even want to participate in Cyber Patriots, an anti-hacking club, or Google Code if you're, want to dive further into this pathway. And again, this is for computer science. Okay, for the engineering pathway, our 9th graders take the intro class. And then again, in 10th grade, they tell their counselors they want to continue on with this pathway, and they take Introduction to Engineering Design. And then in 12th grade, Material Science Engineering, which also has once a week a professor from LACC who goes over the basics of engineering. Again, after school, we have the Robotics Club. That's a team and competes. And then we have ACE, the Architecture Club. And then we also have a partnership with Metro. Again, these are opportunities for kids who are really passionate about engineering. So I always like to mention that we are open to students from all over LAUSD. We specifically bus students from these 4 areas or 4 high schools: Belmont, Jefferson, West Adams, and Fremont. We have a late bus, and that means that there's 1 bus that comes in the evening at 6 p.m. to pick up our students, for those students who are involved in extracurricular activities who want to stay for sports, for the UCLA after school program, and get involved. So again, we provide transportation for both our magnet programs. Again, please visit our website, click on STEM. I'm Ms. Franco, the STEM Magnet Coordinator. My email address and phone number is there. And you could also join Ms. Rowe and I next Wednesday for our last virtual tour as well. So I'm going to hand it off to Ms. Rowe.
Hey everyone, I am the coordinator for the Franklin Dual Language Academy Magnet. Next slide. We've been around for about 6 years, so we're pretty new here, and we're a SPAN program, 6th through 12th grade. And we have a tiny, tiny little middle school, but in 9th grade, we get students, a lot of students from Burbank who join our 8th graders that are coming up to 9th grade. And that's really exciting for them because they've been in this small environment, and then they get to be in big Franklin High School and feel like they're, you know, free, no more uniforms, can take out their cell phones, right? But they get to join you too in all of their classes. So we're not quite as big as Ms. Franco's program, which is still small. So we've got 1,400 students, and then we've got 400 STEM, and then we've got about 200 high school students in the dual program, 9th through 12th grade. So about 50 students at each grade level. Our vision for you when you join the program is to graduate with a biliteracy seal. There's a seal from the state of California that'll go on your transcripts and also on your diploma that says Franklin Dual Language Academy Magnet on it. And that's a really exciting thing for us to see people get that award. But even if you don't qualify for that award, like let's say you're a Spanish learner and Spanish is brand new to you. If you're interested in this pathway, what we want to foster in you is an appreciation for Spanish, right? We want to make sure that people leave here valuing Spanish as much as English, especially if it's just, if they're interested in the Spanish language and Latino culture, especially if it's a heritage language, right? So heritage language might mean that maybe grandma speaks Spanish, but your mom grew up speaking English, and now Spanish for you feels like maybe you can understand it, but you don't speak it as well. In this program, we take 2 classes every year, so that you have your Spanish language class, but then you have another class, sometimes a fun or easy class, and sometimes a more rigorous class, depending on what your level is. Next slide. We have a video to show you from one of our students who made this during remote learning last year. This is Crystal. So this is Crystal doing a video as an 11th grader. Right now she's a 12th grader. She's in our ASB leadership, our student government. She's a cheerleader. So she's played sports. So she's had time at Franklin to do all kinds of other things and take advantage of the One Franklin big high school experience while being in small classes and getting a lot of attention. So that's what her video is about. Over in the corner of the slide, you can see where it says 3, 2, 1. The 2 is relevant to 9th grade, right? So you take 2 classes in Spanish for that ultimate #1 goal of getting that seal of biliteracy, if that's the course that you're on. So let's listen to Crystal talk about her experience.
Mi nombre es Cristal Delgado y este es mi tercer año en la Academia de Lenguaje Dual de Franklin High School. Ser bilingüe es muy importante porque nos da la oportunidad de agarrar una buena carrera y tener un buen futuro. Hoy en día los trabajos buscan a personas que sean bilingües porque los 2 idiomas más comunes en los Estados Unidos son el inglés y el español. Así que las personas bilingües tenemos más posibilidades de agarrar una buena carrera que las personas monolingües. Debería considerar inscribir a su hijo o hija en este programa porque tendrá una diversidad de oportunidades para un futuro exitoso en un mundo bilingüe. One of the factors I have enjoyed the most has been having small classes. Our class is of less than 30 students, which means our teachers have enough time to focus on every single student. Having small classes also means having good communication with our teachers. We're able to ask for help whenever we need, and they're able to help us with whatever it is that we need. For example, I usually ask my teachers for help with my essays, whether they're in English or Spanish, and they're able to help me out and listen to my ideas. Otro aspecto que me gusta mucho sería que los niveles de nuestras clases en inglés y nuestras clases en español son iguales. Los estándares académicamente de nuestras clases están en un nivel alto. Esto nos ayuda a trabajar duro y nos ayuda a mejorar nuestros dos idiomas. Yo he aprendido nueva terminología académica y esto me ha ayudado a mejorar mi escritura y ayudarme a comunicarme mejor.
I'm really proud of all of those promotional videos that our students made, but they also made some artistic and interesting and kind of like wacky and silly videos too during that filmmaking class. So I'm just really glad that we have an elective like that where students can be expressive and experiment. Down underneath the video, you can see that we have social media and our website. So if you're curious about what it's like at Franklin day to day, going to our FDLA Magnet Instagram account is a good way to see that, because you can see students during the course of the day, the pictures that we take, the activities that they do, just like your LBMS Bears account. Next slide. We have 11 teachers that serve the program and a bunch of different classes. So you're going to take all the classes that you need for high school at your level, like English and math and science. But we have every level of Spanish, whether you're a Spanish learner or a native speaker. We have electives like our filmmaking class I was talking about, and we have an art history class that we're launching this year. We have ethnic studies in English offered to ninth graders that goes along with health class. And we have world history, US history, and government. We also have biology offered in the ninth grade year for students that are ready. And if you're not quite ready, we can have you in a PE class where you're learning health science and language around sports, which is a lot easier and more comfortable for students. And then we offer, of course, math and English in English. Next slide. When you're a ninth grader, this is an example of a schedule that you might have, right? So if you're a Spanish learner, you can see there's one column that says Honors English 9. The honors is in parentheses because it's just based on your level, whatever you're ready for or what you've been recommended for. So you might be in English 9, you might be in Honors English 9. You might be in algebra, honors algebra. Maybe you do Escalante over the summer and that puts you into geometry or honors geometry. We're going to make sure that you have classes at your level, whether they're classes in English or classes in Spanish. Next slide. We're a magnet, like was said before, so you do have to apply to the Dual Language Academy. And that gives us an opportunity to get students from all over LA, and we offer transportation. So we have the same bus route and the same stops as Mrs. Franco's program. We're really proud of our website. We put a lot of love and effort into it. So if you want to go to the website and find out more information and kind of click around and see what you see, that's my section of the website. And then if you want to just reach out because you have other questions that didn't get answered today, that's my Google Voice number and our website, my email address. And also, like I said, follow us on Instagram, and that'll give you a better sense of what's offered here and what the culture of the school looks like. Thanks for your attention.
All right, and now I want to talk to you guys about our School for Advanced Studies program. So again, my name is Mr. Trujillo. I'm the coordinator of the SAS program. So unlike the other two programs, I'm actually not a magnet. What the SAS program is, it's a program that supports our gifted and talented students, otherwise known as GATE. So you probably have heard that term before. Some of you might even be GATE. So LA Unified has about 133 schools total that offer a program similar to this. But we have something real special that we offer that some don't. So I will talk about what that is a little bit later. But who is this program for? So if you are identified as GATE, that can happen in one of three ways in order to be in our program here at Franklin. So the first way is you can be identified as gifted by LAUSD. And there's like 7 different ways that you can be identified: by your math abilities, by visual arts, creative ability, leadership abilities, academic achievements, things like that. The second way that you can be admitted into our program is through test scores. So right now as 8th graders, you guys are taking the SBAC this year. If you score at least 85% or higher, meaning you get exceeds in English or math, you can also be admitted into our SAS program. And the last way is you can be recommended by one of your teachers for your critical thinking or problem solving skills. So there's 3 different ways that you can be admitted into our program. So again, it's not a GATE. It's not a magnet program. It's specifically a program for gifted students. Now, who are gifted students? Well, they can be anyone, right? They can be, of course, the leaders, the creative thinkers, high achievers, performing artists, things like that. But we also are inclusive. We offer it to English learners, to kids with IEPs. Anyone really that qualifies for this program will be admitted into my program and follow the same gifted education throughout their entire year here at Franklin. At least that's our goal. So how do we do that? Well, our SAS program offers something pretty unique. Like I was saying earlier, we offer an intensive AP Capstone program, which I'll talk more in depth on the next slide. But the AP Capstone program is something that we are very proud of, that we offer to our GATE students, because it's something that I personally believe in, that I think will prepare you for college and beyond. The other way that we prepare you guys for college is our teachers, our teaching staff here is trained in GATE every single year. They receive training to be able to work with gifted students, to be able to support the needs of gifted students, and most importantly, the social emotional needs of our gifted population. As was mentioned earlier, we have a pretty good support network with PSWs and school psychologists and coordinators, but we also make sure that all of our teachers can also meet your needs. And then lastly, we offer lots of honors and AP classes here at Franklin. We actually have over 30, believe it or not. We have over 30 honors and AP classes. So if you're a GATE student, you will love it, because we have classes that not only challenge you, but really push you to reach your full potential, to allow you to demonstrate your creative ability, your leadership skills, and really reach that next level for college and beyond through this AP program. So this is a menu of all of our honors and AP classes that we offer. So AP classes are not exclusive to SAS students only. You can take AP classes even if you're in the other two magnets, but for the SAS program, which again is for gifted students, we do encourage you to take as many of these honors and AP classes throughout your entire career, but especially if you look at the bottom right-hand corner where it says AP Capstone Diploma, that's the thing that makes Franklin very unique. So what is the AP Capstone program? So first, this is a sample schedule similar to the ones you saw for the other two magnets. In your ninth grade year, you actually begin taking your very first AP course, guys. And that's a big deal because a lot of ninth graders don't get to take AP courses this early on in the game. So you take your first AP Human Geography class, and then because we like to cluster our gifted students together, so you stay like in little groups. From ninth grade, then you would move on to 10th grade in AP World History. And if you look at all of the other classes, your English, your math, your science, you have the liberty to take in 10th grade, for example, honors chemistry or AP chemistry or AP environmental science. So there's a lot of freedom within our SAS program. We just ask that you start with, again, your very first AP. And then you'll notice in your junior and senior year, we have these two classes called AP Seminar and AP Research. Now, these are very important. And actually, this is kind of the whole meat on the bone, as they say, for the AP Capstone Diploma program. So let me talk to you a little bit more about what that is, okay? So if you successfully complete and pass the AP College Board exams for AP Seminar and AP Research, you earn what's known as the AP Seminar and Research Certificate. So what are those classes? In AP Seminar, essentially what you start to learn how to do is how to collaborate with your peers, how to use databases, how to start searching for evidence, how to be critical about what you're reading, how to evaluate sources, things that are going to be very important skills for college and beyond. In your AP Research class, which is like your culminating project, you end up doing independent research on a research topic of your choice. So whatever you're interested in, like for my seniors this year, they're researching what really impacted them last year, which was, of course, being on quarantine, being a student at home during COVID. So some of the research topics that they're proposing to me are about what it was like to work from home and how everything has changed now that they're back, how they've adjusted to school, things like that. Mental health issues in relation to COVID quarantine. So a lot of really good topics that they're going to present. So that's what you do in your AP research class. You present a research topic, you get it peer reviewed, you write literature reviews, you and do annotated bibliographies. You learn about the different writing styles. And the culminating project is actually an oral defense where you present your original idea to a panel of judges, just like you would do in college when you're getting your dissertation, and you present to me and the other judges. It's really exciting stuff. Now, if you do that AP certificate, and on top of that, you do another 4 AP classes from that menu I showed you guys earlier, you get what's known as the AP Capstone Diploma on top of that. Now, that's actually something even more special because the AP Capstone program happens internationally. So there's schools not just here in the US that do this, but all over the world, students do this. And like I said earlier, Franklin is unique with our SAS program because we sponsor this program by College Board because at the end of the day, what you get is an advanced diploma. It looks phenomenal on your college resume. You get research skills, analytical skills that you're going to be using in college and beyond. And because you're doing independent research, you end up becoming an independent thinker and problem solver on your own. And icing on the cake is some schools actually give you college credit for this. So let's watch a really short video on students' experiences from around the world doing the AP Capstone program that we offer here at Franklin. Here we go, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Salutations.
Hi!
My name is Frances McQuarrie.
Caleb Dawkins.
Amanda Elliott.
I went to Lake Nona High School.
Boca Raton High School.
American School of Dubai.
Hong Kong International School.
My AP research topic was cultural hybridity in the Disney Pixar animation film Big Hero 6.
How the 2013 government shutdown shifted political party affiliations.
How do female candidates address gender bias in their campaign messages?
The implications of social media on the perceptions African Americans held on the police and police effectiveness.
My AP research topic explored computer science enrollment at my school and the patterns of it.
The academic mismatch theory.
Gentrification without displacement of long-term residents.
A phenomenological study of 4 transgender people in Hong Kong.
The implications of absolute and relative truth on ethical theories.
Midwifery in Afghanistan and South Sudan.
The most important thing I learned throughout the course
was to be more concise in my writing.
To not be afraid to put myself out there.
To reach out because people surprise you.
The value of pursuing something that excites you.
Not to dismiss my passions as being too unacademic or too personal.
What surprised me most about the course was definitely how fun it was.
The freedom that we have.
Sometimes you won't find the conclusion that you're looking for.
Because of this course, I'm now majoring in something that I know I love learning about and I know I'm passionate about.
Thank you, Capstone, for an awesome 2 years. This has been the most valuable course of my high school career.
So a lot of big universities you just saw up there, right? So hopefully those are some of your dream schools because they accept this diploma and it looks great on your resume, as was said earlier, and it gives you the opportunity to do something you would normally do in high school. So I hope that sounds good.
Hi.
Let me jump past this. Here we go. So last thing I wanted to say is the goals of our program. So like I said, we are inclusive. So we want to make sure that students from all walk of lives are admitted into the SAS program as long as they meet those 3 different criteria that I mentioned earlier. All of our teachers that teach to SAS students receive training. So we make sure that they are giving you guys differentiated instruction, meaning they're meeting your individual learning needs. We also like to make sure that our GATE students are in this program are kind of clustered, so you travel in groups throughout the entire program. That way you feel supported, and the nice thing is you get to see each other grow and work together, especially towards the end when you do that big research presentation. So again, my name is Mr. Trujillo. There's my email. I am the SAS coordinator, and here is a picture of our website one more time. There's my email and my direct extension. So with that, we'll go ahead and stop sharing this PowerPoint from you guys real soon. I did record this for you guys, so I will email you this, Ms. Alfaro, and I will stop sharing because we thought it'd be fun to do one last activity with you guys. We want to see if you guys were paying attention. So what we're going to do, if this is okay with everyone, is we're going to do a quick little Kahoot review game to see if you guys were listening to our presentation, especially if you're interested in coming here, because we have a lot to offer, as you just saw. So I will stop sharing, and Miss Rowe in the chat will put a couple of things you're going to need to play this Kahoot game with us. Okay, so this is Kahoot. You guys probably know it. So let me share the Kahoot right now. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and let's have some fun, guys. Here we go. Can you guys see my screen? Thumbs up. You can hear it. Perfect. Awesome. Hey, guys. All right. So please, there is the game pin. You probably know how to do this, guys. So jump on. As you guys are jumping on, I'll be monitoring all the names as well. So I'm going to stop sharing for a little bit. We have what, 3 classes here today? No, 4 classes, right? So we should have good like 80 or so students. So thank you everyone for jumping in. We're at 34 so far. So please put your last name or at least your initials so that our teachers can help us out. We want to give you guys some prizes for participating. So please put your first and last name or at least last initial so we know who you are.
Can you go ahead and check that game pin for me? Is it 7535002?
Yep, that's right. We're at 45 people now.
Great. If that went a little too fast for you, I put it in the chat for your teachers to look at. 7535002. Make sure your name's appropriate so Mr. Trujillo doesn't kick you out. And also
because I will.
Keeps you competitive for getting some Franklin swag. We've got bracelets and beanies and hoodies and different things depending on what place you come in, first, second, or third.
Oh, we have a tag team. We have 2 students competing on the same account. That's fine.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right, we're at 68 people. We'll give it about another 30 seconds and then we'll play a quick little game, guys.
Again, this is just to see if you absorbed some of the information about our programs. Quick 10 seconds for each one. There are only 7 questions. Just a little quick review so that we can send some swag your way.
We're at 82. Awesome.
And then
85.
teachers can give us a thumbs up when their classes seem like they're on and ready to go.
Yeah, you guys let us know. We're at 86. Thumbs up if we're ready to start. Okay, thank you, Ms. Cabezas.
Oh, we get
thank you, Mr. Costello.
Look at the lights.
Ramirez, good. And Miss Ye's class. Are we all set? Awesome. Okay, here we go, guys. So we're at 93 people. This is our biggest group yet. All right, you guys ready for this? Let's do it. You want to, Rebecca, you want to talk?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay, here we go. So 93. Let's do this, guys. Let's see what you
All
guys
right.
remember about Franklin specialty programs.
Question number 1. 10 seconds per question. Question number 1 is multiple choice. How old is Franklin High School? Are we just over 25, 50, 75, or 100 years old? What do you remember? Yeah,
Nice.
you got it. We're over 100 years old. That's why there's so much Panther pride in Highland Park. Next question. All right, Alan. Looking good, but there's a few people right behind you. A lot of people in the 900s. Remember, Kahoot isn't just accuracy, it's speed. So process that question and click. Question 2, how many magnet programs does FHS have? 1, 2, 3, or 4? So fast, waiting for the last 5 people, 3 people. Well, you know what, this was tricky. And I think I did it tricky on purpose because the icon, it has so many different things, but it has a symbol for one Franklin. It has a symbol for our School for Advanced Studies, which that was designed really to support Franklin High School residential students that are designated as gifted. If you live outside of the area, you can still fill out an application through eChoices to be in the SAS program, but we only have 2 true magnets, our award-winning STEM magnet and our little baby brand new magnet, dual language.
Next question, guys. Oh, let's see who's, Alan's still in the lead.
Holding steady in the lead.
All right, next question.
Question. This is another multiple choice question. What does SAS stand for? Now, not in the world, but in LAUSD, is it Science and Society, Socially Adjusted Slytherin, School for Advanced Studies, or Statistical Analysis System? Looking for another 10 or so students. Oh, that went quick. 64 got it right. It's the School for Advanced Studies. Who said socially adjusted Slytherins?
I wish.
Are they socially adjusted though? I don't know if that's an oxymoron. Let's move on.
Alan.
Steady,
Nice.
but look at the second and third place. That's jumping around. Jonah Shepard has the highest answer streak of 3. All right, Jonah. About how much money did our graduates receive from the Franklin Educational Foundation in 2021? Remember that we have all this proud alumni that organize all year long to make sure that funds are raised for our seniors, and everybody who qualifies gets a scholarship. It would be such a shame if it was $8, but I see you. I see that one kid who said $8. No, over $180,000 was given out to our senior class last year. Next question.
Oh,
Alan, where did you go? Ouch. All right, couple more. This next one is a true or false, so you can really be fast. Do you have to be fluent in Spanish to apply to the FDLA magnet?
okay.
Yay, you're listening. Aprender español is what that little picture said, right? We want you to learn Spanish. So if you're bilingual, come. If you are a Spanish learner, you're welcome. If you're an English learner, you're welcome. We really want to make sure that you're there because you want to be there. That's the biggest component of that. Let's keep going.
GG.
GGJ. What up, GGJ? All right, next one. Another true false question. Franklin's SAS students start taking AP courses in 9th grade. Remember, AP stands for Advanced Placement. That's like taking a college course while you're in high school.
What do you guys think? Yes.
That's right. All right. So you're absorbing information about our cool programs. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Right. As soon as you get here, you're going to take AP Human Geography, which has the coolest curriculum, and then you're going to move on to AP World, and then you get to kind of like, be a little a university student your junior and senior year and practice all the skills that you're going to need for later. That's really exciting. You're internalizing that information about AP courses. Let's go to our last question.
All right. But first,
GGJ.
GGJ. GGJ.
Daniela's right there though, and Anthony's right there.
Last one.
Last one, true or false? The Franklin STEM program is one of the oldest and most distinguished magnets in LAUSD. By distinguished, we mean award-winning. We mean that it's recognized throughout and respected across the district. Is that true? 95 answers. It's true. It's true. And
Sure.
Magnet program started in the very late 70s, and ours opened just a few years after that. So it's been around since the early 80s. We have one of the oldest magnet programs, and I think that's why it's one of the best.
All right.
All right.
Drum roll.
I'm going to take
Drum roll.
so I know who to send presents to, and to Miss Alfaro, okay?
And the winners are, let's see. Third place.
Good job, Anthony. Nice work, Daniela.
GGJ. Awesome job, guys.
We have a few more minutes if anybody has any lingering questions for us in the chat. Otherwise, we hope that you join Miss Franco and I next Wednesday for our virtual tour. We're gonna be jumping on Zoom at 5 o'clock to answer more questions. That's if you got excited about something that you heard today and you know that you wanna apply, you can talk to somebody at home tonight and say, hey, let's go check that out so that we can fill out the application, all right? And if you're interested in SAS, you have Mr. Trujillo's contact information, and we're a team, right? So even if you come to that Zoom and you know that SAS is the program that you want, we can get you in contact with him. Any burning questions, guys?
Questions, comments?
Estudiantes. People, young ones, bears.
Slytherins. No questions?
It's okay to be Hufflepuff. It's okay.
No.
Nobody? No, we're not a Division I school. Do you know what division we are? Are we Division III, Trujillo?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. You're asking like the wrong people.
I can text our athletic director
Yeah.
now and find out.
Text the athletic director real
Right
quick.
now.
No, we're not big enough to be a Division I school. 1,400 students. This is actually the smallest high school I've ever worked at. Some people think 1,400 is a lot of students. I've worked at schools that have 5,000 kids at them. So we're not Division I because that's really based on school size. I believe we're Division III or II, but we're going to find out for you right now. Otherwise, there are no questions from the other 3 classes. So we'll see how we're going to send a bunch of swag, and we're going to send the answer to that question to Miss Alfaro.
Absolutely. Yeah. I just text her. So they're in PD right now. So
I bet I could look it up on Max Preps or something real quick too, but we'll let you go. Thanks,
Okay.
everybody.
Thank you so much, guys. Hope to see you soon.
Congratulations, winners.
Bye. Bye, guys.